Top 10 NBA power forwards, 5 to 1, 2016 edition. Number 5, Kristaps Porzingis, age 22. He's going to be a lot higher than he is right now. Number 5, I'm just putting him there, but he's going to be, if not number 3, number 2, highest number 2 right now. I think Anthony Davis definitely is the best power forward in the game. So spoilers, sorry about that. But Kristaps is top 5. He's going to get even higher because his level of play is phenomenal right now. Again, he's getting more possessions. He's definitely having the ball more. He's moved, he's the go-to guy instead of Melo. Melo's out. He's in. He's pretty much the star of the team. So for him, it's going to be a lot more responsibility. Fantastic, just a huge, tall dude, over 7 foot that can shoot from deep. Can finish obviously inside. Can do everything. Is very mobile. Is very agile. That's a big human moving at you. That's, to me, like, he's one of the best, and he's actually one of the funnest to watch. Like, just how effortless he makes it. And you're looking at his contract as of right now. I mean, he's got pretty much 3 years, $13.98 million. He's going to have an average salary of between those two, and then his qualifying offer of 7.5 the next year. So we'll see how that goes. If he decides to do that, I'm pretty sure New York will sign him for a big number. I believe he is going to be a $200 million man for sure. That's just what I believe. I think he's going to be that. It's going to be scary to see him. As of right now, this past year he was a skills challenge champ, so it shows how agile he is, how much he's fantastic at dribbling. It's pretty scary from that type of man. But I mean, overall, I really do enjoy Kristaps a lot. He's going to do a lot of big things in the NBA. And, I mean, you're looking at right now, hasn't been to a postseason yet. Can't wait to see him in the postseason. Regular season, we're going to look at his numbers this past year. You're looking at 66 games he played. He started 65. He had 32.8 minutes a game, 45 field goal percentage, 35.7 3-point percentage with 78.6 free throw percentage, 7.2 rebounds a game, 1.5 assists, 2 blocks, 0.7 steals, about 3.7 personal fouls a game, and 18.1 points per game. So overall, not bad. He had Melo. He's having better numbers this year. So yeah, watch out. He's going to explode and continuously be better. He's very young, so yeah, he's gonna do just fine. It's gonna be pretty fantastic to see him play more and more in his career. Number 4, Kevin Love, age 29. So Kevin Love, in my opinion, is gonna get I'd say a potential bigger role, but you can see what happens when you take Kyrie out of Cleveland, huh? You understand, like, the actual, like, the problems they have. It's really early, so no worries. I'm just saying, you can see the impact that Kyrie does have, though, if you know what I mean. Like, Kevin Love is fantastic, but he is not the same Kevin Love like Minnesota. He never will be. He's not a guy that's going to dominate the game as much as he did in Minnesota. And then, again, when he did dominate Minnesota, they didn't really go anywhere in terms of wins. So, where do you balance this out? Overall, he's a fantastic power forward. I think he's fantastic right now. He's better than Porzingis because of more years. But Porzingis will top him easily. Kevin Love will eventually not be top 5. He gets underappreciated a lot. He's a double-doubles machine. But at the same time, his entire factor of, when it's time to go, he's on point. But I don't know, man. I don't know. It's kind of weird because, like, you take Kevin Love out of the team, Cleveland does get worse, of course, but you can see Kyrie's more of an impactful player. LeBron's more of an impactful player than Kevin Love, unfortunately. I hate to say that. I love Kevin Love. I really do. Just, it kind of sucks to see a guy that was doing so well in one town and then join up to form a great team, win a title, but having to kind of diminish his numbers for it. It kind of sucks to see that, He's got 3 years left worth $67.8 million. Again, he's 29, so he'll be there for a while. He definitely will be there for a while. And, we'll see if he gets traded or something for rebuilding, because LeBron might leave. You never know. But yeah, no, Kevin Love, fantastic player, was an all-star this past year again. You know, he's been an NBA champ. He's done a lot of stuff. He's done some pretty good stuff. He's won the 3-point shootout, kind of. So he's got stuff under his belt. Overall, just a fantastic player. And like I said, rebounding, yes, he's fantastic at rebounding. He's fantastic at when it comes to, he's pretty good from the corner three, and he's good from down low. He really is, but I think people just seem to not give him as much credit as he deserves, because he does deserve some credit for sure. Now you're looking at last year. He played in 60 games and started in 60 games. He had 31.4 minutes a game, 42.7 field goal percentage, as well as a 37.3 3-point percentage and an 87.1 free throw percentage, with 11.1 rebounds, 1.9 assists, 0.4 blocks, 0.9 steals, about 2.1 personal fouls, and 19 points per game. Overall, not bad. Not bad at all. And in the postseason, he played and started 18 games, about 32.1 minutes a game, 43.6 field goal percentage, 45 3-point percentage, and 84 free throw percentage, with 10.6 rebounds, 1.7 assists, 0.9 blocks, 1.2 steals, 2.6 personal fouls, and 16.8 points per game. Again, was a third option. Now, we'll see. I know, in my opinion, what I thought was he was going to be the second option. Now he was going to be scoring more. Hasn't shown it. He's actually gotten down in his numbers. So, hopefully he'll start, being phenomenal and maybe turn this entire season around, this entire team around. Who knows? Number 3, Blake Griffin, age 28. Blake Griffin, fantastic basketball player overall. Really gained a lot of fame from his dunk contest. I remember watching it with my mom, and he dunked over a car. It was pretty exciting. It was just an exciting thing. For a lot of basketball players, they can do that, but he just made it fun in a way. So it's hard. It's definitely a hard thing. So don't think it's easy. It's definitely not easy. No, overall, fantastic. Just everything about it was fantastic. I think, like I said, he gained a lot of fame for it. This past year, he didn't really get any awards, but he's been an all-star. He's been an all-NBA guy. He's been he's won the Rookie of the Year. He's done a lot. He's really a fantastic player to watch, and there's a reason why he got a 5-year, $171.2 million contract from the Los Angeles Clippers, and of course, the last out of the 5 years in that contract is a player option, so he can leave LA if he wanted to, but I think he likes the spotlight way too much to leave. 7 years in the league. He's been stepping up a lot lately. He's been doing a fantastic job. He's always done a fantastic job in the league. I see him. I see the LA Clippers getting into the playoffs. I really do. I think they definitely have the ability to, as a maybe 6-7 seed around there. I think Blake and DeAndre will do, significant things for that team. I know Blake's a leader, so he's gotten more experience under his belt. There's no Chris Paul anymore. He's got to step up, and I think he'll do that. So, like I said, big contract comes with big responsibilities. I think he's going to step up and be that guy, and he is one of the best power forwards in the league. He's number 3 for a reason. Let's take a look at his statistics. He played and started in 61 games. He had about 34 minutes a game. He had 49.3 field goal percentage, a 33.6 3-point percentage, and a 76 free throw percentage, with 8.1 rebounds a game, 4.9 assists, about 0.4 blocks, 0.9 steals, 2.6 personal fouls a game, and 21.6 points per game in the regular season. In the postseason, we all know about that unfortunate loss, the 7-game series that the Clippers lost to the Jazz in LA. Blake did get injured though, so he only played 3 games and started 3 games. He only played 3 games in that series. He had 33 minutes, he had a 49 field goal percentage, a 66.7 3-point percentage, and a perfect 100% free throw percentage, with 6 rebounds, 2.3 assists, 0.3 blocks, 0.7 steals, 0.7 personal fouls, and 20.3 points per game. He was really stepping it up. Definitely did a fantastic job overall. He's exactly who you want, to be. He wants to be. He's that leader. He's that guy. He's a pretty good scorer. He really is. He's really turned into just a better overall player through the years. But love to see what he does without Chris Paul anymore. So I'm excited. Number 2, Draymond Green, age of 27. Pretty much the defensive anchor, the overall anchor of the Golden State Warriors. Just a monster, a beast, and he's done some dirty things, but he's the heart and soul of that team. I think there would be no Golden State charisma, like their personality wouldn't be shown as much if Draymond was not a part of the team. Kevin's, Steph, and Clay, they have their own personality. Draymond kind of brings the personality into more perspective light, I would say. He's just a guy that just wants to play. He's like a little kid. He wants to play. He wants to get out there, and he wants to just do good. And so I respect that a lot. I really do. Honestly, I really believe that he will accomplish a lot. He'll do a lot. It's gonna be great. It's honestly gonna be a really good thing to see him play this year round. Again, they have a lot of pieces. They have a lot of players, so expect his numbers to go down in terms of offensive production, but defensively, I feel like he's gonna continuously step it up. But this is a guy that's not gonna get you 20-something points. Like, his average is not gonna be there. I don't think he'll ever be there unless he were to leave, and even then, Draymond's just in a perfect location, in a perfect situation. Him leading a basketball team, we'll have to see how that would occur, if that would occur at all, if that would work. It's kind of a lot to expect out of someone when they really haven't had that spotlight shown on them as much, if you know what I mean by that. I wouldn't personally jump to the conclusion that if he left, he would immediately change a team, that kind of thing. Yeah, that's debatable. It really is, because defensively, yes, he'll change his team a lot, but offensively, no. Yeah, he's just a fantastic defensive player. When he does score, he scores at will in the basket. He's just a fearless guy. So I put him at 2 because he's just, like I said, he's the heart and soul of that team. I really do believe. You take away Draymond, you take away a lot of their defensive skills and assets. He's definitely a better defender than most of the guys on the team. He's definitely a better defender than Steph, so I think he needs his credit where his credit is due, is defensively on the ball, not as much offensively, but it's okay. Draymond, though, so far he's got 3 years left in his contract, and it is worth $49.2 million. There's no option at all. He's just going to stay there till he's 29, be a free agent pretty much at 29, and I can see him staying in Golden State. It's a good deal. Pretty much it's a good deal because he won a championship this past season. The second, pretty much, in 3 years that they've been to the finals. Got to do his second All-Star game. Was it All-NBA third team. Got the Defensive Player of the Year. Got to be the NBA All-Defensive First Team, which is 1 of 3. Also an NBA steals leader. It's nothing more else that you could say. He was on it. He was really on it. Just looking at this past season, you're looking at 76 games he played and started. He had 32.5 minutes, 41.8 field goal percentage, 30.8 3-point percentage, 70.9 free throw percentage with 7.9 rebounds, 7 assists, 1.4 blocks, 2 steals, 2.9 personal fouls, and 10.2 points per game in the regular season. Come postseason time, he was a little more involved offensively for sure, playing and starting in 17 games, having 34.9 minutes a game, 44.7 field goal percentage, 41 3-point percentage, 68.7 free throw percentage with 9.1 rebounds, 6.5 assists, 1.6 blocks, 1.8 steals, 3.5 personal fouls, and 13.1 points per game. Again, he's an aggressive player, so he's going to foul a lot, but you can see what he does. Blocks, steals, he's there. Defensively, great player, and nothing more I can say, but his impact is super big. He's an X factor for this team. Number 1, Anthony Davis, age 24. Anthony Davis is the epitome of what I love about power forwards, which is they are so athletic nowadays. Like they can do everything. They can literally do absolutely almost everything you want out of them in a basketball court. Um, it's almost like they are literally, you want to make, and if you want to make a really dynamic team, you need to have a point guard and you need to have a power forward. Literally, those are your two biggest keys to making a championship caliber team. Is you need to have a power forward at all times. Like if you have a star power forward, you can get somewhere. If you have a star point guard and a star power forward, you're getting somewhere. That's what I'm noticing, because power forwards are just rare. They're not rare. They're just so talented to the point where it's just like, it's fantastic to see them play. And they're just, Anthony Davis, the epitome of just entertainment. Honestly, he can do it all. Such a young guy that can dominate the game. That really just makes his entire team better. And already at a young age, I mean, he is the best power forward in the game. And when it comes down to it, it's going to be him and Porzingis that literally fight for that best position power forward wise. Like they are the epitome of what you need. Like they are fantastic. For Anthony Davis, he signed a rookie extension, a maximum one of 5 years, $127.2 million. Now it shrank down to 4 years, $101.8 million. Again, that's not really much of a shrink. That's still a lot of money. So overall, he's making a lot. He's doing a lot. And it's just what you want. It's what you hope for. Overall, yeah, Anthony Davis is entertaining, and like I said, just can do a lot. Can do a lot with the basketball. And you're looking at what he's been able to do this past year. He got an All-Star game, his fourth one. He won the All-Star game MVP. He was an All-NBA first team. He was the NBL defensive second team. Like, you know, he's done a great thing amount of time at just 24. You know, fantastic player. Just wow. And you're looking at Anthony Davis, just what he does though. Like you're looking at this past year, 75 games he played and started, his most ever. And in that, he had 36.1 minutes a game, 50.5 field goal percentage, 29.9 3-point percentage, and 80.2 free throw percentage, with 11.8 rebounds a game, 2.1 assists, 2.2 blocks, 1.3 steals, 2.2 personal fouls, and 28 points a game. It's remarkable. It's fantastic. When he got to the playoffs back in 14-15, wow, like, you know, for the team that would be the eventual NBA champs, as the Golden State Warriors were, he was dominant. He was a very dominant fellow. Even with the sweep, he proved when it comes playoff time, he can step up there and he can be a big time player. And so, fantastic to see from him. Again, he deserves to be on this countdown, of course. He deserves to be number one, and I think he's going to be up top there for a long time. But Porzingis, though, he's coming for him 1 and 2. Oh yeah, I'd love to see a Porzingis versus Anthony Davis debate. Like, I really enjoy those two. I think those two are going to be top 2 debate for best power forwards in the game.